Welcome, welcome, all my Happs friends around the world. You're live with Chantal TV in Paris. You just saw a little glimpse of her, Zoya Skoropadenko, a good friend of mine, an artist, a wonderful lady. I'm going to introduce her now to you. Ta-ta! Where is she? She didn't appear yet. Chantal, come on, you can do this. Oh, wait, you're gonna show up, Zoya. You're gonna show up. What am I doing? Uh-oh, I don't know how the studio works anymore. Zoya, where are you? There you are. Do we hear you? I can't hear you. Why can I not hear you? That's wonderful. Hi, Peggy. That's weird. I don't hear you. Ah, now I can hear you. Yes.
Yes. Hi, Chantal. How is Paris? How is flood?
Paris is great. It's very flooding. There's a lot of water going around. How are you?
I am very well. I'm in Monaco. It's not flooding here because the sea is always flooding. So I am missing Paris, and I can't believe that once in last 10 years I'm not catching flood in Paris.
No, I know. So let me get to that in 1 second. There's a lot of people saying hello to us. So let's say hello to a few people. So we have Beater here.
Hi, Beater.
We can present that on screen. So she's on YouTube. This is weird. It's very slow how it works. Hello, Pablo. Can you assist just from the background? Pablo is a producer at Happs, and he's just going to see if this all works well, because it seems that a few things change. Thank you, Peggy. Rebecca is there. Ricky is there. Bonjour, Ricky. Caroline is laughing at us. We have Maria, Donna. Wow. Wow. So cool. We have Sandra. I can hear you loud and clear. Hi, Zoya, says Ricky. Ricky remembers very well. I want to mention that. He remembers well your from Japan. You showed the torsos. So we were talking about your torsos the other day, like in a stream, about like how you were using the animals, not the spiders. What kind of animals?
Octopus.
Octopus. I was like, the animal with the 8 legs.
8 legs, yes. The octopus also has 8 legs.
Yeah, exactly. So, guys, we're gonna talk with Zoya about the floods in Paris, because we met 3 years ago, 2018, sketching floods in Paris, and I would film Zoya. And then Zoya would be sketching and showing us what she was doing. And today she has lots of references to that as well, Zoya. Do you want to? Where do you like to start? What do you want to talk? What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I thought why not also to remember the flood from 1910 in Paris, which was even more spectacular than the one that we actually met, because the one we met was really spectacular for us because it's once in 100 years the water rises so high. But in 1910, the flood was even more spectacular. And of course, some artists who were at that time, they left us some knowledge about this. And actually, they're quite known people. So why not to remember that?
So which picture do we start with?
Probably let's start from, I would say, iconic picture of the flood 1910, and it will be Maximilian Luce, which is this one. If I can, I'm doing this right now, right? This one.
Okay, that one I will highlight it, or maybe Pablo can highlight it. How do we do that? We make it number 1. So now it becomes big and you become small. Yes.
Wonderful. Yes. Thank you, Pablo. Yes, so this is probably shows us exactly how big this flood was, because you remember we were passing by these buildings as well. It's just behind the Notre Dame on the other side. And as you can see, they are up to the roof in water. So that's how high water was. And this is a painting by a very famous artist whose name is Maximilian Luce. And he is probably most famous that he did a lot of paintings of Paris and particularly Notre Dame. So he has a very beautiful images of Notre Dame, which I will show right now. One I did upload one. For example, oh, where is it? Tick, tick, tick. And so when next time you see Notre Dame like this, you will know that this is Maximilian Luce. So he did lots of paintings like this of Notre Dame, and he did lots of paintings of Paris flood as well.
I'm showing the right one now, yeah?
Yes, yes. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah.
just to give a little bit of idea what this artist was painting as well. So he did a lot of paintings of the flood around Notre Dame. So this is on the front side, and that was on the back side of Notre Dame.
Oh wow, that is really. And he was like, what was his technique that he was
Uh,
using?
yeah, pointillist. He was just a little bit after the pointillist, but he was like maybe 20 years later, but he was following this Fauvist slash pointillism technique. He was in one of these communities of artists in Paris. He was quite famous.
Oh wow. What is our next picture that we can see from that time? Or do you have a reference from your own? Or
Well, I'm trying to see if I have a reference. I would say I would put it a little bit later
yeah, yeah.
of mine. Because, I uploaded the one that is next to Eiffel Tower, but we still around Notre Dame. I would say let's put this one. So again, lots of artists was inspired to be around Notre Dame, and this one is by the artist named Albert Marquet.
Which
Uh,
picture are we looking at now?
it's uploaded, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, then I can take that one away. Cool.
Albert Marquis is one of my favorite painters, and he was a Fauvist. He was following Matisse, so he was with Matisse at the time. He was a very big friend of another painter, French painter, Raoul Dufy, and they spent a lot of time together in different cities of France sketching. And basically, he stayed being a Fauvist, which is a direction of the art in France for all his life. And he did beautiful images of Paris. And so this one is really outside impressionistic work. He went outside and he sketched how Paris was in 1910, full of water.
Wow, that
So
is
this
really
is
that's really really cool. And you know, like also what I see, like he painted the water quite brown, no?
yellow. And I think, you know what, I would say I agree with him, because when it because usually when it's flooded, the weather in Paris is pretty gray. I don't really remember any sunny day when there was flood. Do you remember any sunny day?
No, the thing is, like the broadcast I've done the last 3 days, even that the sun is out, the water is very yellow because I think that the Seine is taking all this like debris down. So like
Mhm.
you know, like it's moving a lot. So then I think that's why you get all that yellow kind of color. Because everybody was telling me today, oh, it looks so dirty, it looks so dirty. But I think it's more the movement of the dirt in the, you know, where, yeah,
Of course,
where it's
very
going through. Yeah.
because it's bringing also like the side of the river, so of course it will be yellow. But I would say in this particular painting, and he has a series of this painting, yellow and brown, which is just show a little bit when it is slightly sunny day. So it's the river will reflect a little bit the sun, and as it is muddy, it will make
Yeah.
this golden color.
Because I'm just
So
like,
there
this is like today, which is quite relatively sunny, and then you see that it's quite yellow. It's
yes,
yeah,
yes.
it's quite yellow. So already for the lots of silt is Ricky saying. But hold on, I'm just gonna take this painting away. Hold on, ta-da, and then make that the number one. Silt, but silt, Ricky, is that not? Um, Wait, let me take this away. Sorry,
So
I'm trying to take paintings away, and I'm fighting with the studio software, but I'm getting there. I know how it works. It's just, I try to stay on the topic and read comments. Bye, Sandra. Nice to see you, says Linny. Nice muted colors. Silt. I always thought silt was salt, while there is no salt in this river. Or is silt just the dirt in the water? Hi, Louise.
it's a dirt in the water, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I try to keep an eye. It's dirt, soil washed down from the rain. Exactly, Dennis. Thank you for that. It's dirt, soil washed down from the rain. Yeah, and it's spectacular. Yeah, so that's why it's all yellow.
Yes, and here on this painting, also by Albert Marquet, we can see the Saint Michel Bridge, which is on the other side of the, well, we are standing with the Notre Dame at the back, and this is the picture of when you see from the Notre Dame towards Pont Neuf. And again, you see that the
from the Notre Dame towards where? Tell me again.
Pont Neuf.
Okay, so this is from the Notre Dame towards the Pont Neuf. Okay, I see it. So he's standing on the left bank, or
yes,
is it? Yeah.
He probably had the studio. I would say that he had a studio in one of these buildings where are right now, like, hotels and restaurants and the cafes. So all this building basically was rented by the artist. So Matisse had rented a room there, and so probably he did have also, like, he rented some rooms there and painted from there. That's why he had a lot of also images of Notre Dame.
Yeah, Ricky and Dennis, they are saying, I love that painting. That's beautiful. Kiara Yassine. Hello, Yassine. Yeah, I understood, Ricky, that you were saying, love that painting. I'm trying at the same time, you can I can highlight, so I can present on screen. So I will just present on screen the comments going through there.
Oh, yes.
So cool. Yeah, you see the text going through. It's a very cool software, Happs. We can do so many cool things with this, but it's just like we have to practice Zoia, so we can do more often this kind of stuff. Talk a reference and.
If our audience would love to know more about the art, we can do, like, weekly something about, like, arts from different countries or from
Exactly. Yeah, but I really love this Albert Marquet is his name, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, super cool. Who's next?
He's great. Let's put two pictures together because I just found that one by the Luce that I already showed, and I found from the same red building that you can see there. Wait a second, this one.
Okay, I'm just trying to take us away. Can we still hear Zoia? Can we still hear us? Hold on, I'm just trying to make us. Now we have three pictures. Oh no, we want to take that one out.
So we want to take the top. Okay, I put too much.
Which one do you want to take out? The yellow one?
Want to up, out, and leave the down one. So up now is up. Leave the up too.
I leave the up two. So we leave that, and we take the bottom two off.
Oh, so you want to, and then Eiffel Tower. Oh, wonderful. So this is on our right is my drawing, my drawing of flood from 2018, and on the other side is the painting by Maximilian Luce, and this window that is on my drawing is actually the window of that red building that is in the water right now.
Exactly. That is so cool. I hope people can hear us. Let me see. Happs doesn't compare. Whatever. Beautiful art of the Seine. Yeah, the flooding Seine. Nice, Zoia. Ricky, you can still hear us, yeah? Because I'm just wondering, let me just listen as well, if we can still hear our voice in the background. I'm sure we can. Well, Got Talent Awards. Thank you. Yes, we can. Okay, cool. So when we are not on screen, they can still hear us. Thank you, Yassine. Merci. Yeah, no, so you painted because what did you use to paint your painting?
I used Japanese brush ink. It's a special ink for the calligraphy, which is very comfortable for me for traveling and doing outside drawings. And so at that time when we met, I decided that I will do every bridge of Paris, or almost every bridge of Paris, under the flood. And so we did, actually. We went pretty much all bridges in Paris.
Yeah, exactly. If people are interested, I have posted. Happs is amazing. Time to move on. I see. Yeah, good, 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 good. So, guys, if you want to see one of our streams that we did like last year, it's the top comment of this broadcast. So, if you go to the top, you will see a YouTube video, and that is one of the YouTube videos. And what I really like about the videos that we were doing through Periscope and Twitter and YouTube and Facebook, that it's very much the style of a moving Polaroid. So it's we should come up a docu pola or something, or documentary Polaroids, or because it is really, I really miss you now, Zoya, doing all this, because it's yeah, because now I'm having fun by myself in the water. But I miss you doing that, because you are very, very yeah, very amazing with it all. So yeah, so I miss that. So hopefully next time when we are in normal times again, we can just walk around again. So here we have two paintings again.
Here we have two paintings, and honestly, I'm trying to remember where is it. I think this is again the same bridge of Saint Michel. On our left is Albert Marquet, who's sketching it from one side, and on the right is my drawing that I'm sketching on the other side, because you can see the trees is from the different sides.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now I see it. So you're basically painting from the Ile de la Cité. You're sitting next to the Préfecture de Police, and and he's basically painting the Préfecture de Police.
Exactly. I think it is. That's what it is. I think.
Yeah,
Because
no, I think so too.
Yeah. What I was where I got the idea of sketching the bridges, and in fact, just at that time in 2018, there was a retrospective of artist André Derain in the Pompidou Center, and I went to this retrospective. It was very good, I have to say, one of the best exhibitions I saw in Pompidou. And there was information that Derain became famous by painting bridges, and he started painting bridges because his art dealer and art gallerist came from London, where Monet was painting lots of bridges of London. And he said, Monet has so much money right now because the bridge is selling really well, so you better go and paint the bridges, because I need to sell you art, we need to leave something. So Derain went to Paris, and he painted a lot of bridges of Paris, and he got famous and got also quite a few money. And then I thought, I have to do the paintings of bridges, I have to do drawings of bridges. And then flood happened, and so I did.
Yeah, no, it's really wonderful. It's really, yeah. You know what I think is so amazing? So we are talking the flood 1910. So this is the flood 1910. Well, wait, let me just change the picture, because now yours is bigger, but let me put the one from Albert Marquet, the pont bigger. Everything in a way still looks the same. You still have you see the bucanistas there on the sides. You see like you see cars and but not the buildings are still the same. I'm always so flabbergasted with that. 1910, 2021, it still is the same, or 2018, 2019.
Well, that's I mean the somebody who rules right now Paris is ruling well, because they're not destroying buildings and not putting like extra modern and contemporary things. So leave the old Paris for old people like us.
For old people like us,
We all Woody Allens who are looking for the midnight in Paris. We all want to be in that Paris where was Picasso and where was Gertrude Stein and all these kind of people. We want that Paris. That's why it's great to still keep in that Paris, that we can still find it.
Yeah, but this is what I think is interesting about it, that you also like now you see Netflix and stuff. Of course, we had Emily in Paris, and we have still the same locations. Now they have Lupin with Omar Sy. Lupin is like one of the biggest series like on Netflix that they ever made, especially in French. And it's just like 100 years ago. It looked like that already. Amazing. Super, super duper. Next
Yes.
picture. Next picture.
Next, let me see. I also have to understand. So this is Rue de Haute Pavé to the Quai Montebello. So this is a street. You probably also know it. It's that small street going to Notre Dame from the Mutualité, something the Place Mutualité.
Yeah.
On the other side of Notre Dame, and that's exactly right now when you on that street. You don't see that top of Notre Dame because it's collapsed. So it's
It's
just
that little side street that goes to the police with all the motorbikes, basically.
no, other
Oh,
side of the river. This is Montebello. You know,
this is the other side of the river. So then we're back on the left bank.
yes, it's
Yeah.
the
Okay.
left bank. And,
Yeah.
as you can see, there was so much water that it went even on that street, though that street a little bit going up, but it was so much water. And this is by the painter whose name is Germaine Bonneton. I never saw or heard about this painter, but she or he was painting so many flood in Paris, and all the paintings are in the Musée Carnavalet. So I'm very looking forward to come to Paris when the museum will be finally opening after the restoration. So to see actually these paintings.
Yeah, because the Musée Carnavalet, I always lived right around the corner from it, and Bobby was doing etsing every Wednesday when she was little. I always tell the same story because babysitting was more expensive than like dropping her in the Musée Carnavalet, and yeah, and they have been rebuilding it or however you call it. So it was closed for a few years, and actually it finished and they're waiting for the big reopening. But yeah, because of the virus and the pandemic, we can't reopen at this moment. All the museums are still closed in Paris. I'm just looking. Hello again, says Earl. So interesting, but hop up now and watch the rest on replay. Bye. Bye, Nina. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Thank you, Louise and Brett, for super hearts and chats. And they're giving us some rewards here, which is very nice, Zoya.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so yeah, so this is the Rue de Haute Pavé vers le Quai de Montebello. Okay,
Yes.
next.
By
Next.
I couldn't. Yeah, I'm trying to upload one more here. There is coming more images. Maybe I will post. Let me post this one. This was actually the painting. You will tell more about this bridge because you know more as a fashion location of it. This is will be my drawing.
Yeah.
That was our last destination. It was our last bridge because we were so freezed with you. You remember? It was
Yeah,
like so cold.
we were super cold, like when we were painting that one, because it was raining on and off, I think, when we were painting in 2018. And I have
Yes.
to show because, guys, like at that time, Zoya also made one for me. Look at this. Wait, let me just. I see you see my ring light, but this is the same pont, the same bridge. It's the pont here became. Yeah, I never know how to pronounce it.
You know better than me. I was first time on that bridge at that time.
Yeah. No, but it's a great bridge, and I have the little Eiffel Tower behind it. So it's all framed and ready to put on the wall here. I just need to put some little screws. Oops.
It will survive.
Oh, oops. Yeah, it was ready to hang, but it just dropped. Well, you know, we always need those kind of situations. Let me just see. I see like yeah. Yeah, no, that's a very nice one.
Yes, it was also very. You can see the water was almost catching the where the people was walking so there was no way anybody was passing by under that bridge.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the bridge before, I sketched this. So of course Eiffel Tower.
yeah.
It, after the sketching flood and Eiffel Tower, I understood how difficult is Eiffel Tower to be depicted because it's so complex structure. So basically, afterwards, I went to the local touristic shop and I bought a couple of models of the Eiffel Tower, and now in my studio I'm training occasionally how to sketch it because it's like so complicated. This like you will never think until you will try to sketch it.
I have it. I have it also on my balcony. I have it.
Huh?
There is a blinking Eiffel Tower on my balcony as well. So that's pretty cool. Wait, let me just. I'm,
Are
I'm
there
just I'm just doing
more?
something while I'm live. Let's
Okay.
see if this. I'm playing with some buttons here in my. Sorry, I'm just doing something.
Okay, I will put another
Yeah,
Eiffel
yeah.
Tower with.
Put another picture. Okay, I'm gonna do something. I think something. Oh, I do something else. Voila. And now I think I have switched Periscope off for a second. I'm just doing something.
It's okay.
Um, huh?
I'm uploading more pictures as well.
Oh, good, 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 good.
We have something to talk about.
Yeah, that should work. Oh no, I'm nearly. Wait, let me switch myself off. Yeah, I can still see you. So I take the Eiffel Tower away. Yeah, that one. Or you want
Yeah,
to keep it on? No, I do it like that.
and I have more drawings to show.
Yep. And
Yeah,
then
here
I
that bridge again, but from a little bit further away and with the Eiffel Tower.
yeah.
Because I was also, if you remember, if I will find it, there were so many cormorant birds, the black birds that were.
Yes, yes,
Well,
yes. Because
cormorant.
what do those common birds? Where are they normally?
I
Like
think they're here because I was for first time I saw them in Balboa Island in Newport Beach, so it's in America in California,
yeah.
and they're pretty much them. And then I saw them in Paris, but when it was a flood. So basically, probably with the flood, they came because there were so many fish or something. So they just having
Then
fun.
they come, and that is the famous bridge. It looks like my painting, but it's not. You
Maybe
must have
maybe I did couple of them at that time. You
because
remember? I usually do.
I'm trying to compare it. If that's the same one.
No, it's not the same. It's different shape. You see, this is like a horizontal, and mine is
Oh yeah.
vertical.
I think there was this woman who came up to you and was like, "Oh, can I buy that?"
Yes, and I
Remember?
said I heard that. Yes, I heard the price, and she said, "Oh, it's not 50 euros." Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. That was actually quite funny. That was super funny. Let's go back to the comments if I can see anything.
As Clem said, if I will ever need money, I'll just sit on the bridge in Paris, do the small doodle, collect for 50 euros, and I will get. I will pay my bills.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Do we have another one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this one is not mine, but by famous and quite very famous artist called Paul Signac. I'm uploading, not uploading, it's coming.
Oh, that one.
Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to take the Eiffel Tower away, and then I'm going to make that number one. Wow, that's super, super nice.
yeah, Paul Signac, forest, all these dots, pointillism, and things. And I think this is like one of the most colorful paintings on the Paris flood because it's like so not Paris flood, it's so kind of joyful.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so his painting with oil is like this kind of pointillism, so with little brush strokes. But he
Hmm.
also drawings because he did a lot of watercolor with colored pencils,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm find right now, which he is like famous as well, and he also, but it will be also very very colorful. Let me find it in this uploads.
I like us like two little people on the side of the painting.
The yellow ones.
Where did you find it?
Yes, it's uploading. It's
Oh,
coming up.
it's uploading. Yeah, guys,
It's
we have like a whole studio here, and then like so Zoya can like upload stuff, and then she can yeah, she can do whatever she likes, and I
yeah,
just keep an eye on it that there's no sexy pictures in there.
not yet.
Not
Let's
yet, no
see.
sexy pictures yet.
Yeah. So here is another. Oh, I found actually two of the stuff.
Okay.
So this is
Oh, that's nice. Wow. I take the other one off, yeah?
yeah. You can take the other one off and show this one more.
Yeah.
This one. Is there any name on it? I don't remember.
I will take us off as well. Hold on. Yeah, you can continue to talk.
Yeah. So this is where was the port of Paris? I think it's next to the Hotel de Ville or before Hotel de Ville,
Yeah.
and it was also very flooded, as you can see. I think this is a Pont Marie, you know. So yeah, so that's also a quite famous painting or drawing. This is painting by Signac of the Paris flood. And then the other one is here, Pont des Arts, which we also, if you remember, it was snowing when we were there
Yeah.
at that time. So this is his watercolor with colored pencil
Mm-hmm.
of that bridge. So it means that he was also going like us to every bridge and was
Oh,
drawing.
wow.
I mean, this is the one that I found in open sources, but I bet there are many in the private collections that we don't know about.
Wow, that is really I love that. With who is it? Paul Signac.
Also,
And
yeah,
that is the Pont des Arts. Yeah, so the willow must be behind there then
I
somewhere.
think he's on the side of the Louvre. So the willow will be on the other side, whereas the yellow flag, it's not on the
Yeah,
building.
yeah,
It's on.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's what
It's
what
what.
I think as well. Wow. I love that one. This is super. I'm starting to get better with this broadcast studio thing. I was really like, I was like, oh, which button do I have to push? But now I'm getting there. We're doing it together. So yeah, and
Yeah,
I are figuring it out. Very good.
yeah. Now I figure out how to upload pictures. By the way, the part where is the willow, probably it's the other painting that I'm gonna show right now. This is by unknown painter, but it's like so looking like the place where was the willow. It's coming up right now. Here we are.
Oh
It's
wow.
like so much Paris under the flood, like as exactly how I remember Paris.
Yeah, it is. Like if you like now it starts to become like this because the water is really flooding like really high up because I think like it goes towards 5 meters up now. When
Mhm.
you were painting, it was over 6 meters. No, not last year, but in 2018, it was over 6 meters going towards seven. And the
Mhm.
highest it's ever been is over 8 meters. And that was actually in 1919. So it was not the highest in 1910. The floods were very high in 1910, but it was higher in 1919.
Ah, I
So
didn't.
yeah, so it is like it's very, very yeah, amazing. I'm trying to recognize the bridge though. So that is probably Pont Neuf.
No, in fact, you know what I'm thinking? I don't know. I don't think that ever was attached to that place where I'm thinking the ships, but it might be the end of the Ile Saint Louis, and so this is the Pont d'Arcole, maybe.
Ah, okay.
Uh,
Mm. Yeah, could be.
very possible because the trees are looking. But mind you, in this kind of paintings, are very difficult to see if it is where it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Anyway, it was, but like, so it still could be that some of these paintings are from 1919 and not from 1910.
In fact, no, 1910, because when I was looking at it, I was looking the age. There was also other paintings before 1910. It was a flood in 1886 or something, 1880s. And there was lots of like Cecily did lots of paintings of that flood. So there was a couple of floods as well. But I think the most depicted flood is 1910, probably. And also, when you go around Paris, all this measurement on the walls, it's showing from 1910. It's not
Yeah.
1919.
No,
So
no,
it's
no. I
probably
know. Yeah, no. It is always shown from 1910. Yeah. You're
really shocking for people. So they just 1910 was like the
It must
most.
be like this, like, okay, you have the First World War, Second World War, 1910, and now we will have in 2020. It so sounds a bit terrible to say it. Now, after the 1910, we also have a 2020.
2021.
No, 2020, you know what I mean? Like a pandemic
Oh,
2020.
this way. Okay. Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
understand.
No, I was more talking that way. But let me
Okay.
see who's if there's somebody. Oh, Desiree is saying beautiful. Hi, bonsoir, Desiree. Let me put Desiree on the screen, present on screen. So, guys, just like this is like a little thing in between. I can only present comments from Happs. So, if you're on YouTube or on Periscope or on Twitter, I can't present the comments. I can only present comments from the Happs app. That's just if you go like, oh, you're not presenting me. I'm not ignoring you. I'm appreciating everybody in my community, and yeah. So that's just like a little thing that I needed to say. Okay. Wow, that looks nice. That picture, very old.
Yeah.
It's old and beautiful.
And I have no idea. Do you know where could it be? Because it's like strange building at the back.
The thing is that I can't zoom in because we see everything small in the studio. Um,
Anyway, so this is also by Germaine Bonneton, who is the artist who was depicting lots of Paris scenes and probably became famous. Unfortunately, because of this, unfortunately, no Wikipedia or no information about this artist on the web. Or if somebody knows, maybe they can tell us. But lots of his or her paintings are in the Musée Carnavalet, which is museum about the history of Paris. So it's
yeah.
been very important historical painter.
I think they should make one of the first exhibitions about like the floods in Paris because there's so many nice paintings.
We will do it.
Yeah, we will do it. We will do it. We
Yeah,
have to do it.
that's we will do it with your filmography and my art, and then historical
Exactly.
presentation.
My memorable Periscope, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook broadcast that were like historical as well. So
Exactly.
yeah, we can film. So guys, if you just type in Zoya, Chantal TV, flooding Paris, you will find enough on Twitter and YouTube and Facebook and Google. There will lots of films come up because we did stream a lot and we had a lot of viewers then, like thousands and thousands when Periscope was still very hip and happening when it was not dead yet. But yeah, do we have anything else what we can show? Oh, I see
Yes,
more.
there is somebody commented. Maybe the école militaire. Very possible. École militaire.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's.
What is your name? Well, it's Zoya. Yeah, her name is Zoya Skoropadenko. I have it is normally in the top of Zoya's she's how do you say that? Tagged in here, so you should be able to see her. Let me yes, it's in her little window. You see her name, Zoya Skoropadenko.
Yes.
There it is.
So
So that's how you can find her, and you can find lots of themes and um, you know, torsos and stuff. But we
yes,
continue. Next painting. We totally doing this.
yes.
We're
So next
totally doing this. We're getting into it.
lovely painting. I would say one of my favorite from the flood. I mean, Luce is my favorite, but this is second one. It's by Hugo Simberg. And this is probably the most famous Finnish artist in Finland, maybe around if you know about anything about Finnish art.
It's a Finnish artist because we had Nina before. She's from Finland, so
Oh,
we
okay.
can send this to
So
we
I'm
send.
sure probably you know his work. He is very famous. I will upload this work, which is not about the flood, but his most famous work, which called Wounded Angel. Let me see. This scroll thing is not the best. Let me do the scrolling. Is it? Can see it. Anyway, so this Finnish artist, he was the top Finnish artist at the beginning of 20th century. He created this beautiful and I'm not sad, maybe not too sad picture, Wounded Angel, that became the pictures of the painting of Finland. So it's just one of the most famous paintings in Finland. And apparently he passed by Paris in 1910, and
Mhm.
he depicted this beautiful picture because that's how I remember Paris when I was there flooding. Do you think this is Orsay Museum where he did this
Yeah,
painting?
that could be. Yeah.
Because it's like a strange building and looks like they have like a clock on it. So just
Yeah, I
maybe
see it as well. Yeah. When did Musée d'Orsay become Musée d'Orsay? That was
uh, good point.
80s, 90s. I can look it up.
60s.
Yeah.
Somebody telling me 1960s it became easy because it was a train station.
Somebody told me. Uh, hello, somebody. In the
Uh,
60s. Okay.
yes, 60s because that was it was before Gare d'Orléans. You know,
Oh,
there's a
okay.
famous photo that the train went through
Yeah,
the
it was
roof.
hanging, was like hanging out of the clock thing there, or out of the building. Yeah.
So
No.
I don't know, but it seems to me like this. In fact, I did about 5 paintings of flood in this color palette, maybe a little bit brighter because I used mainly white and he used
Yeah.
dark blue and black. But I really relate this kind of color palette of this artist to the Paris flood. And this
Yeah.
is I'm posting now his most famous uh, painting. This is Wounded Angel.
We got a question from Jean who says, Zoya, do you paint while live streaming?
I can, yes, we did with Chantal. So yes, I am painting while live streaming too. Yeah. I
Wow,
can.
what a beautiful painting is that. I didn't know this painting.
This is the Finnish painting. This is like the most famous painting painted by Finnish person.
Yeah. Oh, Desiree is saying she lives in the States now and Kansas, if I'm right. She is saying it's coming up to the screen normally.
I don't.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't
I
want to do the.
remember when it was a train station in 1972 because she was living here in Paris around that time.
Okay, so it was in probably late 70s because I mean I know museum says since 90s, so it was already museum.
Yeah, no, that's why I was that's why I was saying when you were showing 1910, I was like, oh, it's not a museum then.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus, I got a plus too. I'm alert. I'm alert. Louise is saying like gorgeous. Yeah, this is absolutely stunning, this painting. I'm learning a lot here because I never did art history in school. And thank you guys for all the people that are giving us super claps and rewards, and thank you so much. It's very appreciated. Um okay,
Let's
next
the
painting.
next artist I will present here is Maurice Vlaminck. Maurice Vlaminck was artist of the first part of the 20th century. He usually painted this very dark and uh, accentuated landscapes with like lots of clouds and very heavy landscape. But I love him a lot. Just make me like he was very rough of the landscapes. And so here he lived actually not in Paris but next to the Paris in a place called Chateau. I don't know if you have ever been in Chateau.
Mm, I
It's
haven't.
it's next to Boulogne. It's a Bois de Boulogne. It's where that
Ah,
area.
okay, okay.
This artist was he was sharing the studio with André Derain, which I was talking about
Hmm.
the bridge, and he did some paintings of the Seine in flood in 1910, and so this is one of his painting, and I'm putting another one as well, which is like also spectacular, and it's like at that time when Paris, the suburbs of Paris was still kind of empty. It's almost like you can say it's like somewhere far away from Paris, but no, in early 20th century it was not.
Farmerland. Look at that. Yeah, so this could have been like towards where Vincent van Gogh was painting and all that.
Very, very possible. It's
Well, this area was different, but nice, very nice.
only Van Gogh lived like about 30 or 40 years before that, and
Mm.
so yeah. But
Yeah,
we have to
exactly.
go. Maybe in April we can go and make a stream drawing from the Van Gogh grave.
Yeah, no, we should because I know the I love those colors, says Jay Oprah. I know the route very well. There is a walking route, and we can do the whole Vincent van Gogh walking route. And then I can stream. You're gonna paint, and we can take references with us, like that. We're not gonna show then, but just for you where he was at certain points, and then like we can do like that stream, and then later we can put like a whole thing together with video and with your sketches or paintings, and then like refer back to the whole Van Gogh thing. That would be super cool. And then like Jay Oprah is saying as well, look at those bluesy grays. Yeah, I love that bluesy grays. It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Now we're going back to Paris and into the Maximilian Luce, which we had at the beginning. And this is his flat next to the Louvre. So this one is called Pavillon des Fleurs, next to Louvre. And it's quite spectacular as well, especially Louvre under the water. Bad for the paintings, good for the artist to paint it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they like in the Louvre, they have always a lot of flooding issues, when the water comes too high.
I bet they are just situated in exactly in the place in a place of
So
easy to flood it.
so Desiree, she just gave us an award, but she said she pushed the wrong button. I think like or the wrong icon. Sometimes people thank you anyway, Desiree. Sometimes people give a reward, but they only wanted to give a comment, and because it's so tiny, the little comment, the little send button for comments, that sometimes you send rewards, you send little money. Lucky us. We can drink coffee after that. So Desiree is asking, what is the name of this artist?
So the name is Maximilian Luce, Luce.
Maximilian
And
Lucci. And which was he, Italian or French?
no, he was French. He was post-impressionist, and yeah, he was friend with André Derain and all the other foreists. So he was one of those guys.
I'm just trying to see because I still see pictures that maybe that haven't been shown.
Yes, there are some like this
Okay.
one. I'm gonna show
Okay.
the Ottoman piece. So there was, in fact, Ukrainian artist who lived in France and was from so-called Paris school of Paris school. So I call it the Paris. So it's a group of artists who was painting in Paris, and he was depicting as well the flood in Paris and around Paris. So this is one of his paintings from flood 1910.
But that is so realistic and modern. You wouldn't think that is from 1910.
trees and bridges are almost forever.
Yeah, I know. No, but also like the way how he's been painting, the technique, it looks like very much like something that's done now. Like, yeah, maybe I sound a bit weird, but that's how
Yeah,
I
people
am looking at it.
copying there or like following those style of the paintings that was at that time.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely superb. Guys, just to give you one like reference from the. Oh, that's good to see that. Wait, let me just take myself away. I hope you guys can still hear me. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to take myself away. Am I gone? Yes. And then I do this in a grid. How does that look? Oh, I can do this. And then I can make you tall. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the best layout for everything. Then this is too small. No, it's not good. Let's do it like this. Okay. Yeah. So why Ukraine? Because Zoya is from the Ukraine. So that's her relationship to Ukraine artists, of course. But here we see a sketch of Zoya. Which year is this, Zoya? Which year did you make this one? 2019?
Yes. No, 18, 18. That's when we were doing together.
Oh, this is from 2018.
Yeah, I think it
Wonderful.
is from that time. Of course, all my paintings and drawings of Paris flood right now are not with me, but in my Parisian studio. So whatever I found, I put it today on.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because like you have studio Monaco, Paris, in the States, in Japan. You're everywhere.
I was,
Yeah, I know
and
you
now
were.
I went a little bit down to my studio in Monaco. And here is another of his paintings of flood, but inside the city. So we're again to the Alexander Altman. The painting is loading.
Yeah, yeah.
Here we are.
Okay, yeah,
So
I see. I just take the other ones away and then I put him big.
mhm.
And then we can see. Wow, that is total different style again.
Yeah, I think it's more like what was old Paris, which was still in construction in early 20th century. They still had that medieval kind of Paris that they were cleaning up, and so and then afterwards, I guess it was rebuilt
Yeah.
using.
Somebody is asking me, I don't know if that has anything to do with this. Does Zoya know Tashe? Tashe? Tashe?
Tasha. No, I don't know Tasha.
No. No, Jack, sorry. No, Jack, sorry. She doesn't know him. Oh, and then Desiree was saying she knows Vlaming.
Oh, Vlaming, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Vlaming is a one of the top 20th century artists. I was
I'm
trying to
just.
find the flood by Utrillo, but probably at that time he was still young boy, so he didn't paint it. But Utrillo and Vlaminck is kind of like two same category artists. Both painted lots of landscapes, but Utrillo was more in Paris, where he was painted mostly Parisian buildings, and Vlaminck was living outside of Paris, so he was doing lots of it's not urban, it's like where's fields and forests and buildings from the farms. So
Look at
this
that.
one is actually the my drawing of flood when I'm watching Bercy. So it's I'm standing on the other side from the Ile de Saint Louis, and
Yeah.
you know that big building at the back. So that's bridge at the very back is the bridge that goes to the Ile Saint Louis at the end.
So that bridge at the back goes to Ile Saint Louis. So we're looking on the Bercy side and then. Okay.
Yeah, and you remember there was this building that was there is a cafe in the summer,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah. I was filming there today, and the flood is so high. Like there were all the swans swimming there today. It was
oh,
so nice. I really missed you today with the filming because it was so beautiful. Because it was kind of sunny, but the water was really. You just saw it swelling up like really like crazy. The stream was crazy, crazy. So it was going up, and it was just like I missed my partner in crime there to film it. It's just fun because the floods,
see you next.
Chantal and Zoya.
Yeah, well, I'll be back when there will be next one. I will be in place.
Exactly. We can't like already Zoya has like is very limited with traveling at the moment. She can't travel that much and well not anymore since a year. We're nearly locked up for a year because till March you were traveling to Japan, to the States, like you had so many exhibitions and everything. It was incredible.
Yeah, now I'm going virtual, so before it will be difficult to catch me anywhere to talk. Now it's very easy. You just tell me 1 hour ahead, and I will be on my computer. Even
Exactly. No, but like this we can have other talks as well, like talking about your Japanese fighter men. The how do you call those guys again?
sumo people.
The what?
Sumo.
The Zumos. Yeah.
Sumo. Well, we can talk, for example, we can talk about, again, another subject about Paris and art in Paris. There are so many artists who was like specializing in a Paris art, so I can just speak about anything. As you know, I love
Yeah,
studying
well, I
art.
have been filming anything, so we can talk about anything. We can also do fashion and art, and we can combine it in so many ways, which is
Absolutely.
is really fun. And then we can also eventually mix it all up. Let me take this picture out and let us bring us a little bit bigger, and then we can like we can come to more cool little lectures here on Periscope and Twitter and YouTube. Well, Periscope not so long anymore, but Twitter, YouTube, Happs, of course, because it's
Exactly.
yeah, that's absolutely amazing. I love the flows of these lines. I want to show you guys. Let me see if I can do that through here. First of all, you should go follow Zoya on her Instagram page. So, of course, here on Happs, because many of you are on Happs, so follow her here on Happs. Then she has an Instagram page that I'm going to try to present on stage. Let me see. Now everything, because of Clubhouse, is on stage. You see,
And
this is like the problem when you're live. Then the computer, like if you open something else, it blocks. So I'm trying to show Zoya on my computer, but my computer says no. So Zoya Skoropadenko, your website maybe works better. Yeah, you see that works better. So let's present that. So go for sure to Zoya's website. How does this work? Present. Oh, here it comes. Ooh, Chrome tab. Happs. No, not Happs. We want. No. We want Zoya. This one. Share. Doesn't want to. It doesn't want to do that. Let's try this again. I'm trying to present on screen a Chrome tab. Here it is, Chrome. But then it says Happs. And oh, here it is. Sorry, I missaw it. Now it should become visually. Yeah, we found it. Okay. Does this show come on? Yay! There we are. So this is Zoya's website.
yes, and
Oh,
it changed recently, so it's looking a little bit different from before.
wait, let me just. So you go to Zoya Skoropadenko, her website, and then you will definitely find her Instagram and stuff back. Yeah. So you made it like a whole collage with all your work, and you can click, you can buy, you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
The torsos, amazing. There is WhatsApp, exhibitions, video, news, media, buy art, more. But Zoya score, is this like on the bottom? Oh, here I see your Instagram. It's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Guys, look on the bottom. You see Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So you can follow her like that.
Yes,
That
and
is,
you can also subscribe to my YouTube because I am preparing a whole series of interesting reportage, may say, information. I decided to gossip about the artists. So
okay.
don't really know anything about the life of the artist, like who was the wife of Renoir, who was except like Van Gogh we probably know, but who were these people who were families, lovers, and children of all these artists. I think it's very interesting. So I prepared my first video, which will be next week,
Mhm.
go live, and it will be about the two oldest artists in the world.
And so So you will put it on YouTube.
On my YouTube, yes, I will talk about the oldest artists
So your
in.
YouTube is Zoya Skoropadenko. Well, we can promote it on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and everywhere when it goes live. You just had a picture prepared to show, and I stupidly pushed it away.
And we
Um,
can listen, and then next week we can meet again, and I can prepare the stories about the oldest artists in the world who are still alive and working with us, and they're more than 100 years old.
yeah, no, that sounds very, very nice. Is this the picture that you prepared?
No, that was this picture. I'll show you again. It's one. This one, the one with the rose. This one.
Oh,
The
okay, sorry.
was also the artist who was, strangely enough, he wanted to be a sportsman, so he was very fond of the boat sport, and he was doing lots of paintings. I think this is very pretty painting of the flood in 1910,
Mm-hmm.
also by this Germain Bonneton. But
Mm-hmm.
it was very kind of dramatic and very pretty, and I do like this bluish color of the Notre Dame.
Yeah, no, I love it. And then also you really see it sunset because you see the sun coming through the clouds there, which is
Yeah,
pretty
like,
amazing.
like when it is like sun is trying to go out, but they're still rainy, and that's why the
Yeah.
water is in, and it's kind of like very nice. And the last one, I would say this one, Pierre Vautier, which is also quite interesting piece of art on that subject, which is coming up.
Oh, wow.
Here, not this, another.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it. Hold on. I'm just um
Okay, no, not this one. It was with the frame.
oh,
Oh, and
we,
then the last one will be, it's pre-last, and then the last one, let me,
which one were we trying to show? Because now I'm lost.
not this one. I'm trying to
We
find.
already had this one. We had the one with the frame around it.
Then this one, Pierre Vautier.
Pierre Vautier. Yeah,
Right.
there's Pierre. There's Pierre. Pierre made it in. And now Pierre is gonna be big.
Let's
There's
make
Pierre.
Pierre big again. And again, this is like, I like with the figures, like, when they're on boats, and
Hmm.
only can imagine how big tragedy was for all the people who lived on the first floor and have their, like, storages underground. But what a fun would be, like, to have a boat ride in Paris on the
Yeah,
street.
exactly. Just go through the streets on your little boat. No,
Yeah, but
very nice. Very, very, very nice.
to finish all that, I will show the rather famous painting by Sisley, who was impressionist, of the other flood, which was in 1876. Here, 1876.
Okay, so this is an older one. This is going to be the last painting we're going to be showing.
Yes, for today it's the last one.
For today, it's the last one.
We will see if the river will be going more. I will prepare more paintings, more drawings.
Yeah.
But this one is by Sisley, and this is Pont Marly, which is also just outside of Paris. But you can see how Seine was going up. So I guess Seine was also very up in Paris in that time, in the middle. But at that time, artist was outside, so they were painted outside.
Yeah. No, very nice. Thank you so much, Zoya. We're gonna we're gonna do this hopefully more often.
Absolutely, let's do
And
it.
then yeah,
Weekly
and
chat.
yeah, and then I also hope that we can see each other soon again. We don't know when, we don't know where, but it will happen soon. And
Will
then
happen.
I'm
I'm definitely coming to Paris this year because I'm planning a couple of exhibitions, even like non-person exhibition by exhibition. So I'm now figuring out how artists can exhibit without people and how exhibit with people. So because virtual exhibitions are great, but there's nothing better than the real exhibition.
no, exactly. We just all need a little vaccination, and then hopefully we can all travel again, and then hopefully all I know quite a few people that were on the streams today. They have already, they're planning to sort of come to Paris in October, November, from the States. So who knows? Maybe that would work. And then I see we have the Happs team here. We have Lucia. Bonsoir, Lucia. Hello, nice to see you. And V. So I'm going to say thank you so much, everybody, for watching. We had a little bit of a messy start, but that was just because it was Zoya's first time to use the studio. I was not so well prepared, like how this all would work out, but we did it while we were talking. So I'm sure for next time, for next week, we're going to be doing this very prepared with lots of stories. Well, we have lots of stories, but I mean, with lots of more flawless, let's say it that way. And then I'm going to say thank you so much. This was wonderful, says Beater. Beater says, Beater baby says this was wonderful. And I think, yeah, I've learned a lot as well. And tomorrow I will be going out to film the flood again, because I love it. I cycled through it. I should show you a little parts of it because it was hilarious. Guys, make sure to go check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ChantalTV, because I cycled like nearly knee deep into the water with Tim's bike. And then later he told me, why didn't you put it in gear 1? Because I was going in gear 2 against the flood. So that was really funny. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And this was Zoya from Monaco and Chantal from Paris. And see you next time. Thank you. Bye, Zoya.